All right, game 3 of the Bemidji tournament. I misspoke earlier. We thought it was going to be at the Sanford Center Hockey Arena on Bemidji State's campus, but this is the Sanford Health Power Skating Rink that is by the high school. But we should be able to get a better camera angle for this game. It looks like we're going to have Gabby in the goal. She's number 35. She is next on the rotation. Excited to have her in the goal, but we'll miss her as a defender. She's been doing so good defending this whole tournament. I'm going to go through the numbers. Skating out for this game is Malou. She's number 18. Lucy's number 2. Elaine, who was a goal earlier today, is number 3. She's skating out. Sosie's number 4. Ebba's number 5. Freya's number 7. Caroline's number 9. Chandler's number 10. Elise is number 12. Ivy's 14 and 15. Megan and 17. Marlene. We are playing against Orono West Tonka, who in their first game they beat Bemidji 5-2. And Bemidji beat us 11-3 this morning. But we will see how we match up. Hoping to have a little more energy in the legs. The girls had pasta and sandwiches today for lunch. And we're a little calmer this afternoon. They got pictures taken by Paul Bunyan and the Blue Ox. Looks like Caroline's going to take the opening face-off and kicks it back to Freya. Bounces around the blue line, but Freya's able to pass it up. Oh, and Tonka West stops it shy of the blue line. Megan skates over to help out on defense. Tonka dumps it into the zone where Elaine skates back and tries to get it out. Oh, we got a lot of girls up by the line. Puck skates out. Caroline chases, but the Orono player able to skate it around. Pass up to the blue line where Megan's able to keep it in. Then Elise is able to snap at it. Girls are trying to get it out of the zone. Orono kicks it down. Icing is not going to happen, so they chase it down into the zone. Megan's fighting for it in the corner. Centers it, but Caroline's able to get it, clear the zone, and send it down the boards. The girls chase after it. Elaine takes a swipe at it, kicks out to center ice. Megan spins around, sends it in, and we will have an offsides. Girls look a little fresher than they did this morning somehow. I think that chalks up to being 10 years old, but looks like Ivy's going to check in for the face-off. Oh, but they're going to do it at center ice. Got Mullen and Eva on wings. Sosie and Chandler on defense. Eva skates over and kicks it down into the Orono zone. They fight for it in the corner. Orono tries skating it out, sends it up. Chandler's able to keep it in momentarily, and it comes across the line for offside. So we'll have another offside face-off outside of Orono's zone. And the camera keeps flopping again. I got to keep remembering to tighten that knob. So Ivy's playing center. Mullins on the right wing. Lucy checks into the left wing. Still have Sosie and Chandler on defense. Lucy kicks it into the zone momentarily again. But Orono's able to squirt it out, and we will have another offsides. They keep fighting for it along the blue line, and inevitably we're just going to get a lot of offsides when that happens. Ivy kicks it over towards Lucy on the boards. Lucy's able to fight for it a little bit. Oh, and we're offsides again. We are stuck in a little bit of Groundhog's Day where we're just going to keep going back and forth over the blue line and be offsides. All right, Caroline's in at center. Malou's on right wing. It kicks back towards Chandler. Chandler skates it down along the boards. Sosi on defense skates around, tries to send it up for Lucy. Now Lucy's skating up the boards, chasing it into the corner. Orono beats her there and brings it around and sends it up the boards, clearing the zone where Chandler kicks it back in, and we have another offsides. We're going to play the offside game. We have a sidebar Ruby update. Ruby is laying on a concrete floor with Mama right now. Here we go. Caroline fights for it on the face-off. Megan kicks it towards the blue line, but unable to get it deep into the zone. Still fighting for it. Orono tries skating it out, but Freya's on it, sends it up towards Caroline. Unable to link up on the pass and ends up going into the zone where Megan skates it around, sends it towards the blue line, but Orono is able to kick it out. Ooh, good job, Gabby. Gabby stuck a stick out there to keep it from going in the front of the net. They're able to clear the zone. Oh, trying to move the camera. Megan's trying to skate it in and does. Kicks it up to Elise, who tries to center it over to Caroline, but can't quite. And now we've got the puck going down in the zone, what will be icing. And we will come back to Orono's zone for a face-off. The girls are all playing different positions this game. The coach does a good job of, or the coaches, I should say, of trying to rotate them through each position so they learn every position. So we had Sosi and Lucy doing all the face-offs earlier. Now it looks like it's going to be Ivy. Ivy taking this face-off. Elaine's on the right wing. Kicks over to Elise in front of the goal. Can't quite get a handle on it. Elaine sends it in. Orono trying to clear. Elaine still fighting for it. Sends it back. Oh, Elise got a shot at it, but it just bounced wide of the goal. Orono tries clearing the zone, but Sosi's able to keep it in. Orono intercepts the centering pass, tries skating it out, and they do. Chandler's right there at the blue line, but unable to keep it in. Good effort. Chandler's laughing about it. We got Elise on the left wing, Elaine on the right wing. We got Sosi and Chandler playing defense. Ivy's going to take the face-off. Ivy kicks it all the way to the left where Orono is going to skate it up. Good poke check by Elise. Good job, Elise. She's able to stop him from advancing. Puck bounces around. Oh, no. Kicks over. Orono's going to have a breakaway. But Gabby's right there to stop it and cover it up. Good job, Gabby. Puck kind of bounced around, then all of a sudden 2 Orono players were by themselves. We're going to have a face-off in the Storm zone. Gabby did a great job of getting that covered up. She's going to have Ebba and Freya helping her out in front of her. Megan's on defense. Collins on the right wing. And Caroline is going to be taking the other half of the face-offs. They're able to slap it all the way down. There's no arm up for icing. An Orono player fall down, and it looks like she's skating off the ice. She didn't feel good about how she fell down, it looks like. I hope she's okay. Kicks back to Megan, who stops it. They send it to the center. Ooh, Mullen just missed it. Storm trying to hustle over. Megan's there to fight through, where Gabby kicks it to the corner with her stick to Freya. Freya takes a slap at it, but it gets stuck. Caroline's trying to fight for it. Megan's right there in the middle. Sends it back to the far boards. Ebba's got it. Ebba's going to reset, bring it back behind the goal. Ooh, and she does a little fakeroo and sends it up the far boards again, where Orono is able to keep it in the zone. Mullen over there causing problems for Orono. She goes down. Orono tries to center it. Caroline kicks it back behind the board or behind the net. Still unable to clear the zone. Freya's doing a nice job of keeping it away from the goalie. Passes up to Caroline. No icing called, so they're just a race to change the ice. Oh no! They're able to clear the zone, and unfortunately Caroline, who had been chasing it, was still in the zone. So we have an offsides. We have a face-off just outside of Orono's zone. Lucy checks in on the left wing. We got Ivy taking the face-off. Ivy kicks it to Lucy. Lucy tries to send it back to Ivy. Kicks over to the right side where Elise is able to chase to the boards. Oh, was unable to get it in the zone cleanly, and we have an offside. So we'll have another face-off. We've got Chandler and Sosi on defense. Elaine checks in for Elise. Lucy's still in the left wing, and here comes Ivy on the face-off. Ivy sends it Lucy's way, but it skirts past both of them. Lucy battles for it on the boards, trying to get in the zone, and does. But Orono able to clear it out. Chandler sends it back towards the blue line, but no one's on this side, so we're kind of fighting for it. Squirts past Elaine along the boards. Sosi sends it up. Ivy might have a breakaway. Let's see if she can get there, but Orono beats her to the puck and skates it to the corner. Ivy, playing physical, goes into the boards, but the Orono player able to reset and grab the puck. Sosi sends it back in. It's stuck behind the net. Elaine sends it in front. Nice job, Ivy poking at it. Elaine did a great job digging it out from behind the net and centered it, but Orono's goalie quick to dive on it, which is a good thing for them because Ivy was right there poking at it, trying to get the rebound. Caroline checks in for the face-off. Got Malou on the right wing, Megan and Freya on defense. Kicks back to Megan. Oh, she fans on it, sends it to Malou. Still bouncing around in front of the net. And a rebound goes in. Not sure. Looks like Malou sent it to, I'm not sure who got the goal. Malou got an assist. It looks like Elise kicked it in on the rebound. Elise, I think Elise got it. So the Storm take a 1-0 lead on a bouncing puck that Malou kicked towards the goal. The goalie bounced it off a pad, and Elise is right there for the rebound. So good job, Storm. Storm gets, Caroline kicks it back, and Megan sends it into the zone. Orono's skating it out, but Megan able to gather it as it comes through. Oh no, then it looks like we've got a breakaway. Oh, what a great save by Gabby. That was unbelievable save. The Orono had a free breakaway, and they're able to lift the puck, but Gabby's right there, stands tall and gets it out. Girls trying to clear the zone, but Orono able to keep it in. Malou and Megan challenge the Orono player with the puck. Oh no! Oh good, it was bouncing towards the front, but Freya's right there to kick it back. Still battling along the boards. Oh, quick breaks. Let's see if Megan can get it out of the zone. Kicks back down towards Freya. Freya centers it, but nobody's there. Elise straightening to the side. Looks like Caroline's got a breakaway. Orono's fast skater able to catch up and poke check and stop the breakaway. Caroline, who already has 2 goals this tournament. Oh my, puck scoots in. Oh, and her shot goes just wide. Caroline was by herself, but unable to gather the puck. Orono with the breakaway. Gabby stands tall, and they get the rebound. She stops it again. Gabby's having a great game. 2 huge stops for Gabby to keep our 1-goal lead. 5:46 left in the first period. Storm still leading 1-0 thanks to Gabby standing tall against a couple of breakaways. Ivy with the face-off. Kicks back to Sosi. Puck bounces around. Storm trying to get it out of the zone, but Orono able to keep it in. Ooh, a shot squirted all the way through. Gabby had to go down to a knee to block that with the pad. Ebby, everybody's screaming Ebbs. Ebb kicked it out. Bounce all the way through, and it's not going to be icing. Mullen right there to challenge the puck. Oh, it skirts out of the zone. Storm got to get back on side. Sosi passes it over to Ebba, who sends it forward. But Orono able to stop it again. Sosi dumps it in, but it will be icing. So we'll have a face-off down in the Storm zone. An Orono player go down and stay down. I hope she's okay. Number 21. We're just here to, looks like she is limping. I hope she's okay. We're here to have fun and play hockey. Nobody wants to get hurt. I hope she's able to come back out and play. All right, we got Caroline back for the face-off. Lucy against the boards, and Elaine in the middle. Kicks towards Elaine, and it skips around a little bit, but Chandler able to clear it away from the goal, but it bounces back down. Kicks to Lucy. Lucy skating it forward. Lucy able to skate it out of the zone where she's challenged, but forces an offsides. Good play by Lucy to skate that through. We're going to have a face-off outside of the Storm zone. Looks like Caroline's going to take the face-off with Elaine on the near wing. Got Megan and Freya's got, Freya's number 7. Come on, Caroline. So Freya's on the left wing. Lucy goes over and challenges hard against the boards. Takes out 2 players. They're fighting for it along the boards. Elaine chases it. Freya's able to keep it in. Good play by Freya. Ooh, but they're able to clear it out. Meg has got it. Is going in. Skates it in and dumps it in deep. Storm trying to get set up in the zone, offensive zone, but Orono able to grab it. Skates it free. They skirt it past Freya, and it looks like they're going to have a 3-on-1 breakaway, but Megan able to catch up, kick it to the side, and stop the rush. Kicks up to Lucy, who sends it along the boards. It's stopped by Orono. Back to Megan. Megan, gets stolen away from Megan, but Freya chases it to the boards. Centering pass for Orono. Just skirts through the player's legs. Thank goodness she was on the crease by herself. Kicks to the top of the zone where they enter it in for offsides. And we will have a face-off outside of the Storm zone with 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first period. Score still 1-0 Storm. Ivy with the face-off, kicks it towards Elise, but the Orono player dumps it in deep. Who's covering the puck? Storm players don't cover the puck and let Orono come out from behind the goal. Then they go get it. Elise has got it coming up the near boards. They still got it. They send it out into the neutral zone, but Orono is able to steal it. Now Mullen takes a swipe at it. Orono dumps it into the zone. Ooh. Gabby had to kick it off with her stick to the corner. Ooh. Orono swung and missed on it. Oh, no. Oh! Puck dropped loose in front of Gabby. Fortunately, the shot from Orono player just went wide, or that would have wide open net. Gabby had already committed going down, and her own defender deflected it. Orono centers it again, but it bounces back behind the goal where Sosi sends it to the corner. It's dangling in front of the net. Again, the shot goes wide by Orono. Hopefully this is the game where we get all the bounces. Elise fights for it, but it kicks back to Mullen. Orono able to beat Mullen to the puck, but Sosi's there to challenge on the other side of the net. Oh, Orono sends it back in. Chandler kicks it up to the side. Oh, can't quite clear the zone. Now they do. Orono chases back, sends it up, bounces it off the boards where Sosi misses. Now they've just Chandler back to help. Looks like they're going to have a breakaway, but Gabby right there. Oh, she lost sight of it. It's centered out in front of the goal. Gabby puts her pad down and shuts the door on Orono. What a great save. Good job, Gabby. She did such a good save there. 2 rebounds, and she was able to kick it off. Again, looks like Orono establishes deep in the zone, and Storm just can't seem to clear the zone. Sosi gets it, takes it back behind the goal, going towards the far boards. Sends it up the ice, but Orono able to keep it in at the blue line. Ivy fights for it. Elise slaps it away from the Orono player, but they send it back to the corner where Sosi goes in after it. Behind the goal, sends it up the far boards again. See if we can get it out. We got to clear this zone, get the pressure off Gabby. Gabby stick save again, kicks it down to the corner where Megan picks it up behind the boards. Tries skating out. Centering pass from Orono goes straight to Sosi, who's able to kick it up the boards. Ivy chases after, but Orono able to kick it back. Right as Freya checks in, takes the puck. Ooh, poke check away back to Mullen, who can't quite get a handle on it, but ends up back in Megan's stick. She has skated out of the zone, passes to Freya, and that is the end of the first period. Pretty exciting back and forth. Lots of chances for Orono, but Gabby's doing a great job in goal. A couple bouncing pucks. Hopefully this is the game where we get them to bounce our way. So far it is 1-0, sitting on Elise's goal. Oh, nothing. Quick update on Ruby. She's not happy. Ruby is just not happy, and she's got a binky. So that concludes our Ruby update for the first intermission. On a side note, the Orono player that seemed to got hurt, number 45, was skating out there again. So I'm hoping she just kind of got shaken up a little bit. No real injury. Let's hope Gabby can keep the door closed on the goal. She's been doing a great job in the first period. That last sequence, there was 2 pucks bouncing around, and she was able to get a stick on it and send it to the corner to get it out of her hair. The girls were able to get some team pictures by Paul Bunning and Babe the Blue Ox on Lake Bemidji this afternoon between the games, so hopefully we'll have those to share. All right. Looks like the Storm are trying to figure out who's out on the ice. Caroline is going to take the face off. Looks like Elaine's going to come over and play the left wing. Elise is going to play the right wing. Freya and Megan are on defense. Oh, never mind. Elaine's on the right wing. Elise is on the left wing. Lucy's stuck on the ice. They're trying to get the door open for her. They drop the puck. It kicks back to Megan. Megan sends it up the boards, and it comes right back to her, but she sends it to the blue line. Caroline chases after it, but can't quite get there, and Orono able to dump it down into the Storm zone. Again, Megan's there to slap it forward. Rolling puck towards the goalie. Gabby able to cover it up. Bounced right over one of our sticks towards the goalie. Got lucky there. A little stressful, but we'll have a face-off right in front of Gabby with Elaine and Megan guarding the front of Gabby. Puck goes towards Freya in the back corner. She sends it across the ice, but no Stormer there, so Orono skates it in. Nice job. Megan took the heat off of it, and Gabby's able to cover it up. Another good play by Gabby. Orono keeping the pressure on, starting the second period. Score still 1-0. Storm. Let's see if we can spend some time in the offensive zone. Sosie, Ivy, Lucy, Malou, and Chandler all check in. Ivy slaps it forward to the top of the zone where Orono keeps it in. Bounces off Lucy's shin guard, goes to the center where Sosie's able to poke check it away. They're still fighting for it. And it bounces to the blue line. Oh no, bounces back. Malou there to kick it to the corner. Malou handling the defensive side, helping her fellow goalie out. Lucy sends it forward to Ivy, who doesn't have the angle on it, and the Orono player able to get it. But Chandler up there to kick it back to her. Bounces back to Sosie. Sosie tries skating it out, trying to get it into the zone. Poke checked away right at the boards. Malou's there to back her up, and Sosie's able to send it in deep where Orono player beats Lucy to it. Comes back up to the blue line. Oh no. Looks like they got a breakaway. Another solo shot against Gabby, who stops it again. What a great play by Gabby. Kicks up the boards. Ivy sends it along. Another great save by Gabby, who's having a great game. Another breakaway. Kicks back to Lucy. Another breakaway that gets in on Gabby. Orono player all by herself. Hopefully we can keep that from happening anymore. Puck drops back to Lucy. Kicks it to the far boards where they're trying to get to it. Lucy gets it in the center of the ice, tries skating it out. Gets it out of the zone. Keeps after it. Overskates it a little bit, but tries to send it out. Dump back into the zone where Sosie clears it. Chandler chases across the ice to send it up. She's got Ivy ahead of her, but unable to get the puck away. Kicks back to Malou, who keeps guarding the blue line, so they're able to scoot it in. Malou again gets it out, bounces around. Still going along the far boards. Malou standing strong, will not let them get deep into the zone. Puck goes down to Sosie in front of the goal. She skates it up, but Orono player stops her at the blue line. Megan's got it. Tries sending it forward and does. And squirts past Orono. Caroline comes off the bench, dumps it into the zone, right in the middle of the change. Got to get Malou off the ice. She's exhausted after fighting the whole team by herself, it looked like, down there. She sends it into the middle. All right, great. We're able to get Malou off. She was exhausted. She did such a good job on the defensive end. Looked like she was 1-on-5 there for a minute. Orono trying to skate it to the top of the zone. Freya's there to put pressure. They dump it off the boards, but Megan's there to pick it up. Dumps it right back in. Good job, girls. Keeping the challenge. Orono skates it over to the near boards and trying to get it out of their zone. And unable to momentarily, but is able to clear it. But again, Freya stands tall, and we will have an offsides. Good job, combination of Megan and Freya on defense. Freya keeps challenging the puck, and then they dump it past her right into Megan's hand, and she's able to fight for it and send it down. Looks like we're going to go down to, well, looks like he's just confused. We're going to have a face-off outside of the Storm zone. Caroline's in for the face-off. Still have Freya. Elise is on the left wing. Mullins on the right wing. And Megan's still helping Freya out on defense. Puck bounces around and goes towards Orono's end, but they're able to dump it back in. Freya's still fighting for it. Bounces through. Now Caroline's got a lead on the defender, but Orono's able to go force the angle and sends it back up to the top where Freya's there to send it to Elise. Bounces off Mullins' skate. Orono able to skate it out. You got Elise, Mullin, and Megan all there for defense. They still get a shot off, but Gabby kicks it to the side again. Oh no, bounces out in front of the net again. But the shot goes wide from Orono. That was a little scary. Kicking it forward. Again, Caroline sends it out of the zone. Icing's waved off. It will not make it the length. Let's see if we can establish it. Orono gets there first. Bounces towards the center where Mullin just misses. Then it bounces out of the zone. Orono able to send it up. Oh, and she sends it in. That is icing if it crosses the line, and it does. So we'll come back into the Storm zone for a face-off. 9 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first period. Still 1-0 Storm. Second period. Is that what I said? What did I say? Oh, I said first period, but we had a safety meeting before. So I can say the score and periods wrong because we are all about safety. All right, so we've got Elaine on the left wing. Sosie's back with Gabby almost in goal to help her out. Ivy kicks it over towards the near boards where Elaine and Sosie rotate out to help out. Puck bounces back around behind the goal straight to Chandler, but Orono there to keep it deep. Comes up the near boards where Sosie fights for it and is able to chip it out of the zone. Arms up for icing, but it will not get there. So Ivy and Elaine chase it in deep. Comes up the boards where Lucy stops it cold, and Elaine kicks it in momentarily. Let's get over and cover it. Sosie stops it at the blue line and sends it in deep where Ivy gives chase. Orono player takes it back behind her own goal, changes directions, sends it up the boards where Lucy digs it out and kicks it back into the corner. They kick it back out, and Lucy just keeps sending it back in. Good job, Lucy. Lucy skates towards the front of the net. Ooh, Orono player, a little bit of a collision, runs into her. Comes up to Chandler, who's able to keep it in. Elaine fights for it. Elaine dives and able to fight for it a little more, but looks like they're gonna skate it out. Storm needs to hustle back. Another one-on-one. Gabby turns it away again. Shuts the door. That was a three-person breakaway on Gabby, and Gabby able to close the door and not allow them to score. Another great play. Girls fighting for it, trying to clear the zone. Ivy sends it off Orono's skate to the far boards. Orono dumps it in deep behind the net. It rotates around to Sosie, who starts skating it up. Sends it up to the blue line where Orono is able to keep it in. Ooh! Puck squirts down to Gabby, but Gabby kicks it into the corner. Bounces in front of the net. Gabby turns it away again. And she covers it up. Another bouncing puck that ends up right in front of Gabby, and she shuts it down. 7 minutes, 33 seconds left in the second period, as I was corrected earlier. We are still up 1-0. Let's go Storm. Looks like Caroline's going to come in to take the face off. Got Megan and Mullin on defense. Or I'm sorry, Freya's on defense. Rollins at the front, or at the right wing. Kicks back to Freya, who gathers it, sends it up to Ebba. Back to Freya, bounces along the boards. Can't clear it. Goes into the center. Orono tries to get a shot off. It goes just wide. Megan fighting for it behind the net's able to get it. Skates it out. Sends it up the boards. And it will be icing. We'll come back down into the Storm boards. Or Storm zone, sorry. I said boards because Ebba just checked the integrity of the near boards all by herself. Caroline's in for the face-off with Mullen on the right wing. Ebba in front of the goal. Or no, that's Megan in front of the goal. Kicks over to Ebba on the wing. Then kicks across the ice where Orono centers it, but Caroline kicks it out of the zone. Orono gets back and sets for another run towards the zone. It kicks back to Megan, who's able to clear it again, and Orono is offsides. Nice sequence by Caroline and Megan there trying to get hooked up on a pass, but just can't connect. Ends up being icing. We will have a face-off right outside of the zone. Ivy's going to come in for the face-off, where Malou's going to play the wing and right wing, and Lucy's on the left wing. We got Chandler and Sosi on defense. Puck kicks to Lucy, who tries to send it forward, but stopped by Orono. And now they're offsides again. And we do the blue line dance. Hopefully the Storm can get it down into the offensive zone here and start creating some pressure. It'd be nice to get an extra goal lead to help the goalie out. Kicks over to the near boards, and they dump it in. Sosi's there to clear it out. Now Ivy's got a line on the puck going towards the goal. Breakaway, but Orono able to get there. Lucy races over the boards with Malou. Malou's able to keep it in momentarily. Chandler at the blue line sends it in deep where Ivy fights for it. Goes through Lucy's legs and clears the zone up the boards where Sosi gives chase. She'll skate it all the way back behind her own goal, and she'll send it up the near boards towards Lucy. They're able to keep it in at the blue line momentarily, but Lucy kicks it out. Then Ivy kicks it forward, and we clear the zone. See if we can establish the offense. Lucy stops it at the blue line, but goes down. Good job, Lucy. Still on the ice, but unable to get up. Chandler sends it back in, and we will have an offsides. But good hustle by Lucy trying to keep it in at the blue line. She lost an edge and went down and was unable to get back on sides before Chandler dumped it back in. That was a good sequence by that whole shift. They did a great job, that line. Now, we're going to have a face-off at center ice where Caroline having a hard time lining up, I think. Caroline's going to take the face-off. We've got Elaine on the right wing. Elise is in front of us on the left wing. Kicks over to Elaine. Megan, the defender, goes over and sends it up the boards. Kicks back down to Megan again. We're just passing it back and forth now. Gets past Megan down into the corner. Megan throws the brakes on, changes directions. That was a great move. Faked the defender out. Send it up the board to Caroline, who hits it ahead, but the arm goes up for icing, and it will go all the way down for icing. So we will have another face-off in the Storm zone. 4 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second period. Still 1-0 Storm. Still have Freya and Megan in on defense. Elise on the left wing and Elaine on the right wing. Caroline kicks it to Elaine, who kicks it back to her. But it bounced straight to an Orono player who took a shot that went just wide. Storm trying to get it out of the zone. It gets dumped deep straight to Freya, who loses it along the boards to the Orono player, who digs in deep. They send it back around, and looks like Caroline's got it on her own, coming up the board, stolen away again. Orono player out behind the goal all by herself. Tries to center. Elise is there to get it, sends it off the boards, clears the zone. Orono will be offsides again. Unable to get back on sides. Great hustle by Elise coming up the near boards. Able to send it off the boards to herself and clear the zone, forcing the offsides. Looks like we're going to do another puck drop at center ice. Ivy's there to take the puck. Chandler late to get into her position, but she's doing great. Kicks back to Sosi, who skates it forward. Back to Sosi, who tries to send it in and dumped in by Ivy. Goes back up to the far boards where Ivy steals it, but it bounces away from her. They start battling with sticks. Sosi challenging the puck at the blue line. Great pass by Orono. Now it's a breakaway by Orono. Chandler unable to get there, but Gabby again with the pad save, kicks it to the corner. Ebba's able to kick it forward. Kicks back down to Sosi from an Orono player. Another great save by Gabby. Goes up to the top of the zone where it is kicked out by Ivy. Ivy kicks it to the near boards and chases it, overskates it. Orono player picks it up and starts skating it in. Sosi challenges at the blue line, but they're able to go there. Shot goes off the side of the net, and Gabby's able to cover it up. Another great play by Gabby. Good hustle by Ivy, but just couldn't stick on the puck when she got to it. But a great play. Caroline comes in for the face-off. Malou's right wing. Lucy's in the left wing. We got Freya and Megan on defense. Caroline kicks it back to Freya, who turns and sends it up to Lucy. Pass is stolen, but she does it again and gets it up to the top of the zone. Bounces in front of the net again. Skirts behind the Storm net. Orono tries skating it through. Gabby shuts it down again, and it looked like it was bouncing around. They're trying to slap it through. But unable to do so. Freya kicks it back to the back boards, and Lucy and Freya give chase to the corner. Lucy able to take it from the Orono player, send it up to the top of the zone, but unable to clear the zone. A lot of good pressure by Orono. Storm need to keep going. Freya skates it out, and off. They do not call offsides. Would have been offsides. They poke checked it away. Orono able to send it in deep where Megan goes back to guard the goal. Orono comes around and tries a centering pass. Their player loses an edge, and it kicks out to the top, but Storm unable to gain possession of the puck. Bouncing puck. And now Megan skates it out. Pass to herself along the boards, trying to skate it into the zone. Able to do so, but then stolen right away. She gets it back, centers. Malou, great hustle, kicks it down, but they run into each other. Megan's the only one able to get back to the breakaway to help out Gabby, but the shot goes wide. Gabby needs to get back. Orono player's got it free right in front of Gabby. Gabby shuts down the door, able to rotate all the way over again. Good job, Gabby. Gabby's playing out of her mind. That is so good. Oh, puck drops right in front of Gabby. She covers it up. Oh, she's having such a good game. 1 minute, 11 seconds left in the second period. Storm still up 1-0. Gabby playing like a brick wall in goal. What a good game so far. Hopefully we can start playing the offensive end and take the pressure off of her. Ivy's in for the face-off. Elaine's on the right side. Elise on the left wing. It kicks to Elise. Sosi's there to pick it up when the Orono player sent it in. Elise after it again. Ivy's got it. Ivy able to send it clear of the zone and chases after it. Still chasing after it. Good hustle by Ivy, but unable to track it down. Orono with a head of steam, skates it in, fast skater. Great back check by Sosi, able to knock it back behind the goal. Oh no! Centering pass, but the shot goes just wide of the goal. Another centering pass, nobody there to help Gabby. But Megan knocks it down at the last second, sends it to Chandler. Oh, and it skirts past Sosi back into the corner. We've got to clear this zone. Let's go Storm. Center. Puck bounces to the center again. Goes over to the far boards where Orono sends it into the center. Elaine lost track of it for a second. Orono again's got it in front of the goal. Gabby shuts it down, and Sosi's right there to knock it off, and that will end the period. Great. Another great period by Gabby, and Sosi was right there to help her out. The rebound was bouncing loose in front of the goal, and Sosi dug it out of there and sent it to the boards just in time. Whew! Exciting game, and we're going into the third period. Storm still up 1-0. They are relying heavily on the unbelievable play of Gabby today. Gabby has faced multiple breakaways and shut them all down, but we've got to keep the pressure off her. We can't let the puck bounce around in front of the goal too much or something's going to squeak in. So hopefully the Storm can get it down in the offensive zone and play more on Orono's end this period. Exciting game. This team we're playing, Orono, beat Bemidji 5-2, and we lost to Bemidji 11-3 today. So you just never know what's going to happen at these tournaments. Hopefully the Storm can close it out. We'll find out. 15 minutes left in the game. Who's going to hustle more? Looks like Caroline's coming out for the face-off. Elise is going to be on the right wing with Ebba on the left wing. We're missing a defender. Chandler's coming out. We got Sosi and Chandler on defense. And we're missing one thing, the referees. There we go. Here come the referees. Oh, and a puck. They also needed a puck. All right, here we go. The girls are ready for the face-off. Good job by Caroline, able to send it back to Sosi, who sends it deep into Orono's zone. They skate it behind their own goal. She changes direction, but Ebba's there to put pressure on her. Fight her in the corner. Caroline keeps pressure on the corner. Comes up the boards. Comes up to Chandler at the blue line. Unable to keep it in. Great play by Ebba, passing it back to Sosi. Sosi sends it over the near boards, but Orono chasing it down. Centering pass, free shot on Gabby, and she blocks it again. Pad save back to the corner. Ebba digs it out of the corner, trying to skate it up the boards. Goes out of the zone. Caroline chasing, putting pressure on, unable to slap it away. They send it in deep again. Goes behind the net. Sosi overskates it. Oh no, kicks right out in the center. Bouncing puck towards the goal, but goes just wide. That's what we got to get out. All right, they try to stick it into the side, but great job. Gabby shut the door, put her pad hard to the post, and then covered it up. Score still 1-0 Storm. Face off right in front of the Storm goal. Looks like Ivy's coming in to get it. Lucy's on the left wing. Mullen's going to be on the right wing. Got Freya and Megan on defense. Puck kicks past Lucy and the Orono player to the far boards. Lucy fighting for it. Now Freya, that's Freya's fighting for it. Comes over to Mullen's side. This comes up the near boards. Kicks over. Lucy battling for it. Puck's bouncing around. Ivy sends it out of the zone. Chasing after it. Orono player circles around and tries to send it back in where Lucy stops it right before it goes in the zone. Sends it back up to Ivy. Now Freya comes to the near boards. Tries to center it. Does to Mullen. Mullen sends it to Ivy, who dumps it in the zone, but unable to get it past the Orono player. Now Lucy challenges along the boards, but Orono dumps it in deep for icing. It's just what we need. We need to keep it down in the offensive zone, so this icing call is great. We'll have a face-off down in front of Orono's goal. 12 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. Let's see if we can get another goal so we can relax a little bit. The parents are all getting tense up here, hoping that we can get this game. Caroline kicks it back towards Chandler, who sends it into the corner where Malou fights for it. Comes back up to the blue line. Orono able to dump it past, and it looks like it will be another icing. I will take that all day, and we'll come back down for another face-off in Orono's zone. Good hustle by Malou. Malou was unable to fight the puck, but kept the player from chasing after her own pass, and it went all the way down for icing. So every little bit helps. All right. Looks like Caroline is going to take the face-off. Lane's in front of the goal. Kicks towards the lane, but goes past her. Now Sosi able to scoot over and try to keep it in, but it still gets kicked out, and we will have an offsides. Storm unable to clear it, and we get a little dance from Chandler, who just now remembered that we have to get back on sides. She is one of the characters of the team. She is a great defender, and her overall attitude rivals Beyonce. And I will put that on paper. She is hilarious. Fighting for it along the boards. Sosi's able to dump it into the Orono zone. They send it back up towards the blue line, but bounces off some skates. Malou kicks it in. Caroline fighting for it towards the goal, but Orono kicks it back into the corner. Comes up to the blue line. Oh no, skates. Squirts through Chandler's skates. Sosi's chasing. Send in towards Gabby, who kicks it away with her stick. Great job, Gabby, again. Orono still has possession in the zone. Caroline's got it back behind the net, is skating it around, bringing it up the boards, sends it up to the blue line where Orono keeps it in. Sends it in, but Malou's there to fight for it. And Malou does a great job poking it away from the Orono player. Orono steals it and keeps it in at the blue line. But there, Sosi kicks it forward to Lane, who's trying to skate forward and is unable to do so. And the poke check causes the Storm to go off sides. Good job in the defensive zone by Malou, and then Elaine trying to get a breakaway. Just couldn't get a handle on the puck and then overskated into the zone. Now Ivy kicks it over towards Mullen. Orono's able to hold on to it, but Ivy was on her knees, gets back up to play the puck, and is still chasing it. Ebba keeps it in. Now Freya keeps it in, but they're able to clear the zone and chase it up the boards. Another offensive rush by Orono, but they're able to kick it aside. Freya's got it at the blue line, unable to clear the zone. Orono's keeping it back in. Megan had it stuck between her skates for a second. Sent in deep to Freya. Bouncing puck. Can't get a handle on it. Sends it up to Ivy, who clears the zone and sent back in for an offsides. Great job, Ivy, getting up from her knees to make that play. Good job, girls. Good hustle. All right, so we're going to have a face-off right in front of us here. Looks like Caroline's going to take the face-off. We got Lucy and Elise in the wings, and Freya and Megan on defense. Puck goes towards Lucy off the face-off, kicks back to Megan, who sends it to the boards. Lucy fights for it, goes down, still fighting for it, but kicked back behind the storm zone over to Freya. He brings it up the far boards, tries to send it out, bounces off some skates and goes right back to her. She sends it up to Caroline, who bounces it off the boards. Orono challenging her the whole way. They're able to clear the zone. And we are offsides again. The battle along the boards again causes the blue line monster to strike, and we are offsides. We are hoping to hold on to our 1-0 lead with 9 minutes, 49 seconds left in the game. Caroline with the face-off kicks it in towards Elise, who tries to skate it in deep, battling along the boards, and is able to kick it down into the corner. Orono picks it up, skates behind their own net, brings it up the boards. Loses the handle on it, but good pass to Sosi, who's trying to keep it onside, but not enough time for the Storm to get back onside, and we'll have another face-off. Elaine's feeling loose playing the air guitar with her stick, so hopefully she gets some speed on her skates, and we see what happens. Ivy for the face-off, kicks it towards Malou. Malou scrambles back and sends it over to the near boards into the zone, where Orono picks it up and sends it back out. Kicking along the boards, Chandler able to kick it in deep right as we got back on sides. Now Ivy and Elaine chase down to the corner to put pressure. Sosi slaps it back in the middle, where Elaine picks it up for a second, bounces back to Ivy and goes back into the corner. Malou's got it along the boards, kicks back to Elaine. Orono able to skate it out. Chandler's got it, dumps it back into the offensive zone, which is what we need. Ivy down in the corner fighting for it, along with Malou. Battle along the boards for it in the corner. Looks like it squirts out behind the net, where Orono skates it out, trying to clear the blue line, and they do, but the arm's up for icing, but they gotta get there. Woo! All right. I thought Orono was gonna get there, but that will be icing, so we'll have a face-off all the way back down in Orono's zone with 8 minutes, 22 seconds left in the game. I'm gonna say the first period again. I keep saying the first period. I blame you guys. You guys had the safety meeting. All right, we're gonna have another face-off with Caroline. Caroline with Mullen right in front. Marilyn kicks it to Mullen. Oh, it goes right past her stick. Megan skates back to grab it along the boards, where Orono's able to send it up the near boards, where Freya skates back and skates it across, sends it up to Caroline. Great pass to the center, but Orono able to skate it in, but they are offsides. Great pass from Freya to Caroline. That was great to see, and was able to force the offsides by Orono. 8 minutes left in the game. We're still up 1-0. Caroline on the face-off. Ebb on the left wing. Puck bounces back to Freya, who slaps it forward. Orono able to send it in. Still sending it towards the center. They skate it towards the center. Bouncing puck towards the goal. Off the post. Oh, bouncing puck. And then Gabby's able to cover it up. That was scary. Great job by Gabby to get it when it bounced off, but that was a bouncing puck that just skipped over her pads, hit the post, and bounced out. She's able to cover it up. 7 minutes, 44 seconds. Let's see if we can get it down in the offensive zone. Kicks back to Megan, who's going to skate it back around her own goal. Changes directions, but Orono's there. Two people keeping the offensive pressure on. Caroline sends it up the boards and clears the zone. See if we can get the offensive pressure. Ebba's there to battle for it along the boards, along with Megan. Ebba gets it. Orono trying to get it out into the center of the ice, but Ebba all of a sudden breaks free. They're able to get back on defense, and Ebba loses an edge and goes down, trying to get up, but it was a great sequence by Ebba and Caroline. Caroline's still battling for it. Mullen pestering the Orono player on the boards. It looks like Orono's going to get another breakaway. Megan hustles back to force a bad shot, or a bad angled shot, I should say. Not a bad shot, but it went through the crease. Now Orono sends it on the goal, but Megan stops it with her skates, and Freya picks it up and brings it to the boards. They center it, unable to clear the zone. Caroline's able to find it, skates it out, tries to send it out, but poke checked away by Orono. Now Mullen sends it up, and it is going to be icing, but they're able to get a grasp on it. Now we're going to come back to the Storm zone with 6 minutes, 23 seconds left in the game. Exciting. Parents are on the edge of their seats. But that's because the seats are freezing. They're trying to keep their butts warm. It is so cold in this rink. My hands are frozen. I can barely move the camera. Ivy's going to take the face off. Sosi and Elise on defense in front of the goal. Elise sends it forward, squirts back through. Sosi's able to gather it and send it up the far boards where Orono sends it back in deep. Again, Sosi gathers it and tries to send it towards the board. Orono, it's bouncing in front of the goal. Squirts through the crease, goes wide where Chandler tries to scoop it out but can't quite get a handle on it. Now Sosi's got it on the far side, sends it up the boards where Orono keeps it in at the blue line and sends it back in deep. Sosi bounces it forward, goes past Lucy, and clears the zone. Orono gathers for another push. Let's see if we can get him stopped. They get in the zone on sides. The fast skaters skating through. They try to send it in the center, but kicked out by Sosi up to the top of the blue line. Kicks down, Chandler fights off the puck. Lucy grabs it. Can't get her stick on it, and then she does. Sends it up the boards to Elise. Orono able to keep it in. Orono player goes down. Now Lucy chases it into the corner. Sends it up the far boards where the Orono player's there to keep it in, but Ivy right there to kick it back out. Good play by Ivy. We have an Orono player down. Having a hard time getting up. I hope she's okay. Coaches are coming out. I didn't see her go down. It was a scary moment. Ruby's currently beating me with a chair. Every parent here is cheering for her. Always scary to see a player go down. Storm cheering for her too as she gets off the ice. Not sure what it is. I didn't see her go down, but number 21, I hope she's okay. All right. Whistle stop for the injury. So we will have a face-off right outside of the Storm zone. Caroline's going to take it. We got Malou on the right wing. Elaine on the left wing. Kicks back towards Megan, deep into the zone. Storm race back to get it. Megan sends it back into the corner where Caroline sends it up the boards. Elaine gives chase, squirts through the defender's legs. Now Elaine putting pressure on the defender. Good job, Elaine. Almost got it through. They're able to send it back down towards the Storm zone, but great hustle by Elaine. Storm still fighting for it. Players go down. Kicks around. Looks like Caroline had it for a minute, lost it, trying to get it out of the zone, and we do. Megan gives chase. Let's see if we can keep it out of the zone. 4 minutes left in the game. Orono with the breakaway in on goal. It's shut down by Gabby. Another breakaway by Orono. Gabby, what a play. Looks like Orono's fast skater got it out, got through the defenders and brought it right up to Gabby, but Gabby shut it down with a pad save. 4 minutes left in the game. 4 minutes, 6 seconds. Ivy's in for the face-off. Got Lucy on the wing and Sosi behind her. Ivy kicks it towards the far boards. Kicks back to Lucy. Let's see if we can get it out of the zone. Orono keeping the pressure on. Lucy loses an edge, but Sosi's right there to pick it up. Sends it up the boards now. It is tipped. Icing's waved off, so we'll go all the way down to the Orono zone, where Orono tries to gather and bring it up the boards. Chandler's right there, but it does clear the line, so we will have a face-off for offsides. Good job, Chandler! Good job, Goose! Sorry for screaming into the microphone. Ivy will take the face-off. We got Nolan and Lucy in wings, and Sosi and Chandler on defense. It kicks back to Sosi. Bounces up in the air where Ivy's able to keep kicking it into the zone, keeping pressure on. Orono has numbers, comes up to the blue line. Oh, and they get it past the defenders. Sosi's there to help him. Pope checks it away. Great play by Sosi, but it's still bouncing around behind the goal. Now Lucy gets it, skates it up the boards, sends it forward where the bouncing puck bounces around. Go! Ivy gets it back behind the defenders, but they're quick to come back, and they both tie her up and knock her down. But great play by Ivy, and now we will have an icing. We will come all the way back down into the Orono zone with icing. Great play. Great play, very exciting. 2:42 left in the game. We are still up 1-0. Thanks to Gabby shutting every shot down so far. Now Caroline will take the face-off. Got Ebba on the left wing, Elise on the right, Megan and Freya on defense. Freya at the top sends it down towards the goal, where Megan tries to keep pressure on. Caroline chases back behind the goal, but Orono changes directions, trying to get it out, changes directions again. Ebba, great pressure. Orono skating it up the near boards. Looks like they're going to have another breakaway, another test for Gabby. Oh! Bounces up and over Gabby's head into the net with 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. We have a tie game. Another breakaway. Nothing Gabby could have done about that. It hit her pad and bounced up overhead. Now we have a tied game with 2 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. Kicks back to Megan, who sends it forward to Elise. Orono able to get it and keep pressure into the zone. Megan challenges down into the corner. Kicks around the boards to Ebba, who sends it back behind our goal. Storm not sure who should go out to get it. Orono sends it back behind the goal again, where Ebba goes and gets it. Caroline loses an edge, but able to recover, and Caroline, and we have a trip. Looks like Storm will go on the power play. We have a tripping penalty, so for the last minute and 28 seconds of the game, the Storm will be on a power play as Orono gets a penalty for tripping. All right, this might be the break we need to get a little extra offensive help. So we'll have a 2-minute penalty for tripping. We will have a 5-on-4 power play. And it looks like Orono calls a timeout. Minute 28 left in the game, 2 minutes on the penalty. So if we go into overtime, I assume that will transfer over. Ruby update. She is running around like a maniac and playing with a Gatorade bottle with another little girl with a binky in her mouth. Got to update the grandparents.
Yeah. Do they know about her bowel movements yet?
No, didn't happen. Didn't happen, poor thing. Well, I don't know if I. Do you think I should put that on YouTube and talk about her struggles in the diaper department, or will I get yelled at in 10 years when she's old enough to watch this on YouTube? All right, here we go. Face off down in Orono zone. We will have a 5-on-4. Caroline will be taking the face off. We got Ivy and Lucy and wings and Sosie and Megan on defense. It kicks over to Lucy, who centers it to Ivy. Orono able to kick it back deep, where Megan skates up, sends it back into the middle, where Orono gains possession. Uh-oh. They're able to skate it back in, but poke checked away. Now Sosie's got it. Orono steals it back, but Caroline sends it deep into the corner. Megan gets it, sends it up the boards, clears the zone. Arm is up for icing, but I don't think it's going to get there. And it doesn't. Icing's waved off. Orono sends it up to the blue line, bounces over Sosie's stick, but Megan there to help her out. Sends it across to the near boards, but Orono keeping the pressure on, even down a player. Bounces around where Caroline gets it. Caroline skates it into the zone. Looks like Orono will beat her to it down to the corner. Orono player unable to get a handle on it. Ivy steals it from her, but she gets it and skates it behind her own goal. Orono skating it out. 9 seconds left in the game. Looks like we're going to have a save right at the end. Shot misses just wide. And that will be the end of the game. Tied 1-1. Do we do a tie? I'm not sure. Looks like we will end in a tie. Maybe. I don't know.
I can't take this anymore.
It looks like we will end in a 1-1 tie. I'll take it. We are doing pool play. Great play by Gabby. Great game. Girls skated well. Everybody played well. And we just tied the team that beat Bemidji. And Bemidji beat us handedly this morning, so we played very well. Very happy with the girls, as they are, I'm sure. And last Ruby update, I am going to give Grammy and Grandpa one last update. There's the monster, and she says hi.